Hi guys, and welcome back to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope, and this is your home of hope. So today, due to public demand, you have been asking me, Shiko, can you tell us the process of starting a business in America? And I have been postponing to do this video, but today is the day that the Lord has made, and we are going to look at how to start a business in America. Yes, because so many people have been asking me, Shiko, take us through the process of starting a business. So, right away, I'm going to take you through the steps on how to start a business in America. It is super, super, super easy. And because I don't know how to go about it without doing the research, I have done my research, yes, online and also from other people who have businesses here. And I have come up with this thing here. I want to share my screen. Hopefully that you're going to see it. Hopefully it is watchable, it is viewable. And here we go. So this is how to start a business in America, okay? These 10 points. Number one, you have to pick your business location. Let's look at that. Business location. Your business location will determine the taxes, zoning laws, and regulations your business will be subject to. You'll need to make a strategic decision about which state, city, and neighborhood you choose to start your business. Okay? You research the best place to locate your business. You'll need to register your business, pay taxes, and get licenses and permits in the place you choose to locate your business. Where you locate your business depends in part of the location of your target market, business partners, and your personal preferences. In addition, you consider the costs, benefits, and restrictions of different government agencies. When you calculate your startup costs, take into account the way different expenses might cost more or less depending on your location. Yes, because when you start a business in urban area, it is not the same as person who's starting a business in a rural area. Costs can vary significantly by location, includes standard salaries, minimum wage laws, property values, rental rates, business insurance rates, utilities, and government licenses and fees. Okay. So local zoning ordinances, this if you buy, rent, or build or plan to work out of a physical property for your business, make sure it conforms to local zoning requirements. Neighborhoods are generally zoned for either commercial or residential use. Zoning ordinances can restrict or entirely ban specific kinds of businesses from operating in an area. You might have fewer zoning restrictions if you base your business out of your home, but zoning ordinances can still apply even to home-based businesses. Zoning laws are typically controlled at the local level, so check with your local department of city planning or similar office to find out about the zoning laws in your area. So that is all about the business location. Point number two to consider when you are starting a business in America is you have to choose a business structure. Let us look at that. What is that? So the business structure you choose influences everything from day-to-day operations to taxes and how much of your personal assets are at risk. You should choose a business structure that gives you the right balance of legal protection and benefits. So your business structure affects how much you pay in taxes, your ability to raise money, the paperwork you need to file, and your personal liability. You'll need to choose a business structure before you register your business with the state. Most businesses will also need to get a tax ID number and file for the appropriate licenses, and permits. Okay, guys, as you can see here, this is a tax ID number because every business has to pay tax and it has to have licenses and permits. So you have to be very, very careful before you register your business. Choose carefully. While you may convert to a different business structure in the future, there may be restrictions based on your locations. This could also result in tax consequences and unintended dissolution, among other complications. Consulting with business counselors, attorneys, and accountants can be very, very helpful. So let's look at common business structures. These are sole proprietorship. These ones we note is a business owned by one individual, and you are automatically considered to be a sole proprietor if you do business activities but don't register as any kind of business. Sole proprietorships do not produce a separate business entity. This means your business assets and liabilities are not separate from your personal assets and liabilities. You can be held personally liable for the debts and obligations of the business. Sole proprietors are still able to get a trade name. It can also be hard to raise money because you still can't sell stock, and banks are hesitant to lend to sole proprietorships. Sole proprietorships can be a good choice for low risk businesses and owners who want to test the business idea before forming a more formal business. The next business structure is partnership. We all know that this is a business structure for two or more people to own a business together. There are two common kinds of partnership: limited partnership and limited liability partnerships. We have all this information there about limited partnership. Have only one general partner with unlimited liability, and all other partners have limited liability. The partner with limited liability also tend to have limited control over the company, which is documented in the partnership agreement. Profits are passed through to personal tax returns and other general partner. The partner without limited liability must also pay self-employment taxes. Limited liability partnership, LLP, are similar to limited partnership, but give limited liability to every owner. An LLP protects each partner from debts against the partnership. They won't be responsible for the actions of other partners. Partnership can be a good choice for businesses with multiple owners, professional groups like attorneys, and groups who want to test their business idea before forming a more formal business. The next business structure is limited liability company. An LLC lets you take advantage of the benefits of both corporation and partnership business structures. LLCs protect you from personal liability in most instances. Your personal assets like your vehicle, house, and savings account won't be at risk in case your LLC faces bankruptcy or lawsuits. So profits and losses can get passed through to your personal income without facing corporate taxes. However, members of an LLC are considered self-employment and must also pay self-employment tax contributions towards Medicare and Social Security. LLCs can have a limited life in many states. When a member joins or leaves an LLC, some states may require an LLC to dissolve and reform with new membership, unless there's already an agreement in place within the LLC for buying, selling, and transferring ownership. LLCs can be a good choice for medium or higher risk business owners with significant personal assets they want protected, and owners who want to pay a lower tax rate and they would with a corporation. So the next business structure is corporation or C Corp. A corporation, sometimes called a C Corp, is a legal entity that is separate from its owners. Corporations can make profit, be taxed, and can be held legally liable. Corporations offer the strongest protection to its owners, most personal liabilities, but the cost to form a corporation is higher than other structures. Corporations also require more extensive record keeping, operations processes, and reporting. Unlike sole proprietorship, partnerships, and LLCs, corporations may income tax on their profits. In some cases, corporate profits are taxed twice. First, when the company makes a profit, and again, when dividends are paid to shareholders on their personal tax returns. Oh my goodness. Corporations have a completely independent life separate from its shareholders. If a shareholder leaves the company or sells his or her shares, the C Corp can continue doing business relatively undisturbed. Corporations have an advantage when it comes to raising capital because they can raise funds through the sale of stock, which can also be a benefit in attracting employees. Corporations can be a good choice for medium or high risk businesses, those that need to raise money, and business that plan to go public or eventually be sold. An S Corp sometimes is a special type of corporation that is designed to avoid the double taxation drawback of regular C Corps. S Corp allows profits and some losses to be passed through directly to owners' personal income without ever being subject to corporate tax rates. Not all states tax S Corps equally, but most recognize them the way the federal government does and tax the shareholders accordingly. Some states tax S Corps on profits above a specified limit, and other states don't recognize the S Corp election at all, simply treating the business as a C Corp. S Corp must file with the IRS to get S Corp status, a different process from registering with their states. There are special limits on S Corps. Check the IRS website for the eligibility requirements. You will still have to follow the strict filing, and operational processes of a C Corp. S Corps also have an independent life, just like C Corps. If a shareholder leaves the company or sells his or her shares, the S Corp can continue doing business relatively undisturbed. S Corp can be a good choice for a business that would otherwise be a C Corp but meet the criteria to file as an S Corp. So we have an S Corp and we have a C Corp. And now let us look at a B Corp. B Corp, a benefit corporation, sometimes called a B Corp, is for profit corporation recognized by a majority of U.S. states. B Corps are different from C Corps in purpose, accountability, and transparency, but are not different in how they are taxed. B Corps are driven by both mission and profit. Shareholders hold the company accountable to produce some of the public benefit in addition to a financial profit. Some states require B Corps to submit annual benefit report that demonstrate their contribution to the public good. There are several third-party B Corp certification services, but none are required for a company to be legally considered a B Corp in a state where the legal status is available. Then we have close corporation. This resembles a B Corp but have a less traditional corporate structure. These shed many formalities that typically govern corporations and apply to smaller companies. State rules vary, but shares are usually bulk from public trading. Close corporation can be run by a small group of shareholders without a board of directors. Then we have the nonprofit corporation. Nonprofit corporations are organized to do charity, education, religious, literary, or specific work because their work benefits the public. Nonprofits can receive tax-exempt status, meaning they don't pay state or federal income taxes or any profit it makes. Nonprofits must file with the IRS to get tax exemption, a different process from registering with their state. So we all know about nonprofit. Even in Africa, when you have a nonprofit organization, you don't pay taxes on that business structure. And lastly, we have the cooperative. It is a business organization owned by and operated for the benefit of those using its services. Profits and earnings generated by the corp are distributed among the members, also known as user owners. Typically, an elected board of directors and officers run the cooperative, while regular members have voting power to control the direction of the cooperative. Members can become part of the cooperative by purchasing shares through the amount of shares they hold does. Okay, though the amount of shares they hold does not affect the weight of their vote. So we are still looking at registering your business. Number one, we looked at picking your business location. Number two is choosing your business structure. Is it sole proprietorship? Is it partnership? Is it cooperative? Is it a C corp? Is it a whatever? Now, next, we're looking at choosing your business name. Choose your business name. You can find the right business name with creativity and market research. Once you have picked your name, you should protect it by registering it with the right agencies. Okay? So once you register your business name, the entity name protects you at a state level. Trademark protects you at a federal level. Doing business as DBA does not give legal protection, but it might be legally required. Domain name protects your business website address. I think this one, domain name protects your business website address. This one is all over, even in Africa. When you own a business, you protect even your business website address. So the next step, as you are registering your business, as you're starting your business, it is now you register your business. Now you have the location, you know the business structure. Now you have the name. Now you are going to register the name. Register your business to make it a distinct legal entity. How and where you need to register depends on your business structure and business location. So your location and business structure determine how you need to register a business. Determine those factors first, and registration becomes very, very, very straightforward. For most small businesses, registering your business is as simple as registering your business name with state and local governments. In some cases, you don't need to register at all. If you conduct a business as yourself using your legal name, you won't need to register anywhere. But remember, if you don't register your business, you could miss out on personal liability protection, legal benefits, and tax benefits. So the next step is to get federal and tax ID numbers. As you know, we are taxed in every money that we make, be it income, be it salary, be it business profit, be it alimony, be it child support. You have to be taxed. So your state ID and federal tax ID numbers, also known as employer identification number, EIN, work like a personal social security number, but for your business. They let your small business pay state and federal taxes. Okay, so everything here is taxable. Your employer identification number, EIN, is your federal tax ID. You needed to pay federal taxes, hire employees, open a bank account, and apply for business licenses and permits. It is free to open an EIN, and you should do it right after you register your business. So your business needs a federal tax ID number. If it does any of the following, okay, your business needs a tax ID number if it does any of the following. One, if it pays employee, if it operates as a corporation of partnership, if it files tax returns for employment, exercise, or alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, withhold tax on income other than wages paid on non-resident alien, uses a KIOG plan, that is a tax deferred pension plan, and also if it works with certain types of organizations. So you have to get the EIN, the tax ID number. The next point is for you to apply for licenses and permits for your business. So most small business needs a combination of licenses and permits from both federal and state agencies. The requirements and fees vary based on your business activities, location, and government rules. So you'll need a federal license or permit if your business activities are regulated by a federal agency. Check to see if any of your business activities are listed below, and then check with the right federal agency to see how to apply. Requirements and fees depend on the business activity and the agency issuing the license or permit. It's best to check with the issuing agency for details on the business cost. So you'll know if you're dealing with this, where to register and get the license or permit from. And now, the point number 9, it is for you to open a business bank account. Yes, so long as you have registered your business. So now you have to open the business bank account. When you are ready to start accepting or spending money as your business, a business bank account helps you stay legally compliant and protected. It also provides benefit to your customers and employees. So you can open, as common business accounts include checking account, saving account, credit card account, and a merchant service account. Merchant service account allows you to accept credit and debit card transactions from your customers. So you can a business account once you have gotten your federal IEN or the tax ID. And now the last point is for you to get business insurance. So you have to insure your business. Business insurance protects you from unexpected cost of running a business. Accidents, natural disasters, and lawsuits could run you out of business if you are not protected with the right insurance. Pick the type of business insurance you need. So the protection you get from choosing a business structure like a limited liability company or a corporation typically only protect your personal property from lawsuits, and even that protection is limited. Business insurance can fill in the gaps to make sure both your personal assets and your business assets are fully protected from unexpected catastrophes. In some cases, you might be legally required to purchase certain type of business insurance. The federal government requires every business with employees to have workers' compensation, unemployment, and disability insurance. Some states also require additional insurance. Laws requiring insurance vary by state. So visit your state's website to find out the requirement of your businesses. So below we have the 6 types of business insurance. These are the general liability, product liability insurance, professional liability insurance, commercial liability insurance, home-based business insurance, and business owners policy. So guys, that is it. The steps to follow to start a business in America. So those are the 10 steps to follow to start a business in America. Okay? Because we have so many varieties of business. Once you come here, you do your thorough research on how to go about that specific business, how to go about it, if it is truck driving or if it is trucking, if it's anything to do with shop or whatever any merchandise that you are dealing with or services that you are offering, you'll know how to go about that. So thank you so much for watching for watching this video. I hope I have covered what you wanted to hear. If you have any other question, let us interact in the comment section. If you have any other question, maybe I can refer you to somewhere or any link that you can get more information about that. Thank you so much. God bless you. My name is Shiko Hope, and this is the Home of Hope. You guys come here, start business here, thrive here, invest and become wealthy, because our God is a God who is not poor. Our God is rich. Silver and gold belongs to him. Thank you so much. God bless you. Like the video. Until next time, stay tuned and bye bye. Kwaherini.